screeching of an owl, you hear the wind begin to howl. You know there's zombies on the prowl, and it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's terror time again, and you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. All the trees begin to moan, and the monsters grunt and groan. Rotting faces full of slime. Don't you know it's terror time? And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time.
Alright everyone, welcome back to DS Remake Versus. I'm your host, Heroes Max, joined by the Bridge Runner and C. Jacobs. And yeah, you might be seeing something different. Like, there are only 2 screens, and that's because I decided to take a little break. I'm gonna wait for this fine gentleman to finish the game and start a new game plus part right away in another time.
That sounds like fun. I'll meet you there, homie. I'll meet you there in a couple of hours for the viewers.
Hold on a
for
second.
me and you, it'll be a while. We need to rest for weeks.
What was
Yes,
that
sir.
sound? What was that sound British before? I heard something opening.
It was a sniff.
Did you just open something?
No.
Alright, good.
Are you sure? Okay,
sure.
all right. I've been informed on all the team memes now that the Ishimura Planetside team has added a new member, I suppose. And it's good to be here, my friends. It was good to be a part of this. Nicole is creepy as hell in the remake. Hallucination Nicole is like very obviously not right. I liked original Nicole. I don't know.
Because she was more sweeter. That's well.
That's the thing, is she felt like a little more convincing to Isaac. Like, he, the character, would be fooled by original Nicole. But remake Nicole, he's kind of already lost it, I think. That's kind of the point, maybe?
The trauma.
Maybe the alt-ending dialogue is the canon dialogue. Who the hell knows?
Maybe.
Alright.
It could be a possibility that the alternative ending was like that happened right away after the original ending, like once he got too crazy after the
indeed.
precision and started to make all those marker signs. Well, drawing all those marker signs, because when they found them, I believe like the whole area of the whole shadows inside was like filled with marker signals in a way.
Indeed, yes, and I think they describe him as being gibbering mad. That's the reason they put him in stasis, was until they could find a way to get the codes out of his head, thus the eye poke machine, unfortunately.
Yeah. Very funny. Good times, good
Oh,
times.
it's fun. The torture of Isaac Clarke is very funny. I love the look on his face when you climb into the eye poke machine. It's one of the highlights of all gaming for me, because he is just so upset about what he has to do. And he knows it's gonna hurt if it goes even a little bit wrong, and it's in your hands, not his. It's awesome. There is a wonderful article.
A little bit wrong or a little bit right?
I was about to say, there is a wonderful article by the writer of that sequence, the designer of that sequence, and indeed, he said, it was great when people failed because their cringe would be more than anything they'd played in the game so far. That sequence was so effective. They didn't have to redesign or cut or reconceptualize anything. It was one of the only things in Dead Space 2's tiny 18-month cycle that worked the first time. Your mom hates Dead Space 2, and she hates that segment the most. because your mom's had LASIK.
Well,
I gotta ask, Helios, what are you up to while we're struggling through the end of this nightmare? Kicking back? Having a Jaeger?
well, I don't know. I'm just watching videos on the bridge. Well, on the campus nest. While you guys are just continuing.
That's the best part, is he's pre-gaming for his New Game Plus run. This is the practice for him, where on the next run, he's already going to be halfway through the game. He's that far ahead of us. He didn't just beat us, he beat us into next week, British. Where are you at, British?
I'm on the cargo rails.
Catching up still. I am riding with Nicole down to the planet. I think for you and me, this actually might end up down to the wire, because that part with the fan blades, where you have to fly up and destroy the pustules, I am worthless at. I'm worthless. That claustrophobic space, I don't know how to move around in it. You're gonna catch up to me. I can feel it.
Jeez, France. Really? Well, I'm just gonna sit to this one. Oh, I'm not gonna give any tips, so it's up to you and Bridge to figure out. Man.
I appreciate it. You know what? I appreciate being left in the dark. That's part of the race, isn't it? Is using your knowledge and learning and making use of that knowledge. And I myself feel kind of like Isaac right now. I feel a little bit like Isaac, going slowly insane, trying to remember what things are like and getting it wrong.
Look, honestly, I think I'm too drunk to even continue right now.
Don't blame you, homie.
But that was a good run. And some good drinks. I know how to prepare some good alcohol drinks. I always hit the spot. I don't know how, but I always.
Oh, hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Not too sweet, but not too strong. Just the ideal to make people ask for more.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I like the description. I'm glad that, Helios, you are engaging in, again, a different hobby. Drinking. Oh, it can be a perfectly valid hobby. There are folks who are experts on all kinds of alcohol craft. Isaac Clarke, as of Dead Space 3, has so many different bottles in his room, far too many.
Jack Daniels.
Everything in moderation, Isaac. You think Isaac likes Jaeger?
Maybe he likes Jack Daniels.
That is true. No, he likes Big Daddy whiskey or something like that. It is a silly brand name. If you look up close at the beer bottles in Dead Space 3, they are suggestive in a weird way.
Oh boy.
That's right. An infector in here. Oh, it got one of them. Oh, hell. They make enhanced enemies in the last level. That's time for Contact Beam. Oh, here, this one's for my co-commentator. Contact the Beam! Because back in the day, in 2013, we imagined it was like an anime superpower where you had to say the name of the contact beam before firing it.
Have you just watched a lot of JoJo?
I sure as hell did. And that's kind of part of why we did that kind of joke. But what's funny is I like that Dead Space is kind of anime inspired in a strange way. There's a lot of anime in Dead Space.
Evangelion. Like the suits were inspired from Evangelion.
Indeed, yes, that kind of thing. Where, despite being American sci-fi horror, it has, for example, the Ishimura is a Japanese ship. And so there's Japanese characters, lettering, like something like Blade Runner. It is really cool.
At least I have an excuse to use the... what was that song that they played at the Evangelion movies? Man, I don't remember right now. One last case, no. Beautiful World. Oh.
Yeah. That is a great thing to play over your victory on the previous run, on the previous video.
No.
You gotta gloat with that song. Well, listen, I literally did the Evangelion thing. I went, congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that now it's fate that you must do it.
Yeah, but that's
Don't
going to be a tribute video.
The copyright clip.
I know.
You already have plans. My god.
I don't care about the copyright strike. Like all the tributes that I have the copyright strike.
Yeah, I ended
copyright
up...
strike. No copyright strike. The copyright claim.
Yeah, once YouTube established the
it's a
difference,
different.
I stopped caring.
Copyright strike and copyright claim are two different things.
Indeed.
Think, Harris, think. Don't let the alcohol control you. Oh.
And here, it's like you're standing near your own personal marker. Jägermeister logo looks like the marker somewhat. Oh no, man. There's that buck head. You're under a buck right now.
Fun fact, I do have a mini golden marker on my desk.
That's actually pretty cool. 3D printed or is it merchandise?
3D printed. And also they use Ishimura.
That's awesome. By you, or did you ask a friend, get someone to do it?
No, from work. We have
That's cool.
3D printer, so it just cost me the material that it used. So basically, I'll say 700 grams of golden material. Yeah, gold filament. So basically, for
my word,
$4 or $5, I have to make the
That's
conversion.
cool. I mean, I like that 3D printing has become affordable because at first it was very much not.
And the printers were like shit.
Yes, the technology has gotten better. Speaking of technology, here's something I just learned. You can shoot grenades on the floor. I didn't know that.
Oh, the more you know.
Yeah, really. It saved my life just now.
But yeah, speaking of the printer and 3D printers, like when I went to Germany during the Erasmus event, the printers that they had back in 2017 were kind of old. Or maybe those printers were like just, I don't know, maybe from all the time, maybe I don't know, 2010, 2012. But you had to assemble it, solder the cables and all that stuff, and then calibrate it, use the software to put the part that you want to print. And I still have the marker that I've done back then, and the difference is huge regarding quality, like enormous.
It's come so far in so little time. That is something that's so interesting, is that stuff seemed like science fiction just a few years ago. But now it's totally possible and affordable, and even after the machine's taken apart, it's put back together in like a functional way, which used to not be possible. When an assembly line was decommissioned, they would destroy it because it wasn't possible to put it back together. Assembly lines for cars were not modular. They couldn't be adapted to a new generation of car, so they would just make an entirely new conveyor belt system for the new model and new part fits. And until car bodies became relatively standardized, they would build new factory lines entirely, fire the people even. But after that, I believe the Fox body was one of the first. After car bodies became standardized, factories never went anywhere again. Now there are car factories in my town, your town, probably. I mean, it's the same thing is happening with 3D printing. Next, where's food? When do we get apples? Can I have an apple? Can I have a replicated apple? You can't say to that. What that tastes like? No, we can't float that idea.
No, I'm not gonna
Alrighty
print
then.
an apple.
I'm now about to head on out of here.
Excellent. Join me on the planet. Welcome, my friend. The water is fine down here. The dust is getting in my lungs. Glad I swapped to the plasma cutter. I stopped at the last bench and store, and I put everything I got into the plasma. and these twin guardians are a problem.
That's why you need the flamethrower.
Homie, if I had it, haven't seen your footage yet, but I'm imagining you used it here and it saved you tons of time.
Exactly. And you know what I'm going to say?
What's that?
Skill issue.
I thought you were gonna say I told you so. That was kinder than I thought you would be, so thank you. That's kind of you. Because you also told me so.
I told you so.
There you go. I wanted you to say it. I wanted you to take the opportunity. I set you up to be prideful of your foreknowledge of this game.
It is what it is.
The area I was telling you about, the one that gives me trouble. I almost threw up in this room on my live stream because I get nervous and claustrophobic, and the fans in this area are so close to you on all sides with necromorphs and the pustules. Oh, and plus the FOV of the game is so low that when you're on a computer monitor instead of, say, like a TV, like a certain someone, then you're real close to it, and the rapid movement hurts your brain.
You should grab the IMAX screen.
Absolutely correct. You are correct. I should, including the sound system.
Dolby Atmos or the THX. Oh no.
You should get them to sponsor your content. You should just say, "Hey, I am playing Dead Space, a game that sounds best extremely loudly, extremely loud and very close."
If I would know the owner, I could suggest it, especially that it's like nearby where I work. So I'll be like, "Hey, can I rent this room for playing Dead Space?" One of the biggest
What
that
you're
we have.
What you're saying is we're gonna do the post commentary on this run in an IMAX theater.
If you want to buy us tickets.
I don't have the $800 it costs these days. Sorry, homie.
Damn it. At least I tried.
Oh God. Okay, we're good. I got this. I'm in the room and I'm between the fans. And stasis in them. I remembered that you don't have to bust all of the pustules to leave. There are certain fans already okay, but you need to hit them all, I think, to finish the sequence. So I'm like, I'm getting them as I go.
Go for it.
There's a fan here that starts up when you go near it. Oh, this game.
Why did you just die?
I busted a pustule near a fan, and it started up right when I flew near it. Oh, my stasis did nothing. Oh, that scared me. I almost just got chopped to bits. Oh, almost. Yeah. Oh, personal victory, my friends. This room terrifies me. Oh, this room's scary. Ooh, I'm glad to be out of here. You know what I will say? This is a better sequence than the one that has you run down a really long tube full of gore in the original before the final brute fight. They have you run down that long tube with just a few jumps and that's it.
Yes.
It just feels like a bit of a lame finish. Like as a final bit of madness before the last gauntlet of enemies.
And then the big guy. The big worm.
And now that the remake is out, I regret my words. Because they proved it can be much harder and scarier. They proved it.
Well, scarier, also more intense, because in a way the behavior that the Necromorphs have in the remake is a bit similar to the Dead Space 3.
I actually agree. You know,
That they
thinking
even
about
charge
it more,
at you, even if you shoot them, unless you have the electric charge or the flame blaze. But the electric charge, it's way more effective because it stuns them immediately when you shoot them.
Yeah,
But if you
given
don't
the
have-
elemental aspect of it.
But if you do not have any attachment that does an elemental damage, yeah, they just charge at you unless you dismember them.
Oh, this final brute. He cost me all of my plasma ammo.
And it's an enhanced one.
Contact beam, I got 50. I can circle strafe him. I can circle strafe him. Thank God there's a stasis recharge in the room. Because in the original, I believe there's not. Maybe there is, but
There is one.
if there is, those they recharge way slower in the original.
Which would make sense.
All right.
That's the thing. Nice, nice, nice. I'm about to move the marker into the last combat room.
Oh boy, so this is going to be quite close.
It is, yes.
Yeah, because unlike you, British does have the flamethrower, so he can deal with the guardians faster.
Absolutely, absolutely. Cutting huge chunks of time at once.
The main test will be the last part of the facility. Yeah, I'm gonna call it facility, and then the pedestrian chamber, where you need
Yes,
to
indeed.
deal with the necromorphs and with the
hardest
with the
part-
tentacles.
The hardest part is going to be dealing with Isaac's emotions when the reveal happens, and it's even harder on him than the last time. They were so mean to Isaac at the end of this game. Oh,
Hey.
the poor man.
It was his fault. He knew that she died, but yeah, he had let's just say he was hoping that she was still alive. But come on, who survives an injection of air in their veins?
It's brutal. It's because it's such an unsurvivable thing that still leaves her vulnerable to being turned. That's the part that hurts the most. Is like back in the day, folks thought that really was Nicole on the shuttle. You know, instead of just a jump scare before Dead Space 2 came out, they were like, oh well, she found him in the end. And
That was a
I assume that's
hallucination.
I assume that was what Chen finding the crew was a reference to. The idea that, indeed, dedicated marker-controlled individuals can hunt down specific people. That's a thing now, I guess.
The things that we don't
I
know
look
what
forward
truly,
to Necromorph Gabe.
the things that we don't know what really happened with Nicole's body. We don't know if she turns into one of the necromorphs, or maybe our worship took the body, stored it, or used it for any kind of research. We don't know. It was
She
she.
was gonna be the protagonist of Dead Space 4, and then they canceled it. That's what happened. Nicole was going to come back in Dead Space 4. Take it as canon. Your pal CJ. I guarantee it. But they were gonna have Ellie. They were gonna have Ellie as the co-op partner before Carver, but after Shadow Isaac, that Shadow Isaac thing didn't really work out for them.
I would have preferred more Shadow Isaac.
I would have actually liked both. Like, I would have been okay with either. My idea for Dead Space 3, if it were to be remade and were to have co-op, would be to pair you with a character from the game. Not only Carver, but you do a mission where the co-op partner plays as Santos, or Buckle, or Norton. Like, you play as everybody in Dead Space 3 to emphasize that they're a team that's fallen apart. I like that idea, and I hope that if they get the chance, then we get to see that.
Well, it depends, but it would take years before that happens.
Yes. Yes, it will. And as an 80-year-old gamer, I will enjoy it. I will be there to spend on it. Dead Space is a series that is dear to my heart because it's had essentially not a bad entry. It has had mini-game, tie-in games, I guess, that were kind of bad, but the franchise itself is stellar, and the people who made it care. And so it's more special than some games, I feel. That's why it has that notoriety. Alright, here I come. Here I come, Marker Pedestal.
Let's just say that it came out at the right time, where EA was like eager to fund new IPs that the developers would create. So yeah, Dead Space got benefit of it, but at the same
Definitely.
time, EA spent a lot of money to expand that to merchandising, story, lore, everything.
They did, and Dead Space has got a really rich world because of it. But I don't think monetarily it paid off for them. And I think that may have set expectations for Dead Space 3 for them, where they were like, well, we made an anime and a movie and another game, and that didn't sell like hotcakes. How come? And it's like, well, because it's not what people wanted. Dead
And
Space
books.
was what people wanted.
Yeah, don't
The
forget
books are also really great.
Yeah, I'm still trying to see if I can find the Martyr in a solid, well, in a book format, but that shit is expensive, like overpriced as
Indeed.
fuck.
Hard covers are hard to come by.
Yeah, I got lucky with the other books, like with the Catalyst, the art book, and I also have the Salvage. And what else do I have? And the Refrigeration.
All right, you bastards, come and get it. Come and taste my contact beam. I will make contact with you.
So the only things that I'm missing are the Dead Space comics, from Nico's perspective, and the Martyr book. But I do have them all digital.
It always feels good to have a complete collection, or even an almost complete collection. Like that type of shit is just so rewarding in a way. I get why people do that. I myself don't. I don't collect memorabilia, but I get why folks do. Yeah, British, how's it going over there? How are you doing on the colony?
Fuck off. This game's bullshit. It's bollocks. Why do you need to put so many stupid enemies in an area where I can't fucking move? What is the point of that?
I know which area he is. The brute one?
Ridiculous. The brute, yeah.
Oh,
So
it
many
is
enemies where it's not even necessary to throw them.
It's a very crowded room.
Fucking are. Here they fucking are once again. Call this a survival horror game? Yeah, fuck off. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
Oh, it's horrible. All right. Yikes. Speaking of horror,
Yeah,
the
I'm not
horror
gonna win
pregnancy.
this. I'm not gonna fucking win this. This is bullshit.
Oh, homie, you might. I might be about to bite it right at the end. I'm moving the marker to the
I'm
pedestal
too
and I'm
far
out of
away
ammo.
from the boss. I'm too far away from the boss.
You say that, but I say be positive. As always, oh boy. Because I'm facing an entire platoon of necromorphs myself. You're not alone in your struggle.
You're still gonna need to finish the game for the New Game Plus, so...
Oh my fucking god, can you move? Jesus fucking Christ.
So, good start to learning using the sword skill maker.
Yeah, of course, I'm dead again. What a fucking surprise. Fuck EA Moted, man. They had the choice to make this game fair. They made it unfair. Simple as that can fucking be.
The simultaneous deaths of Isaac Clarke. I was a foot from the marker pedestal, my friend.
I can't fucking do this. This is bullshit. This is a...
I mean, you've made it this far.
It's
You could use the line gun if you
name
have
other
it.
games that are this fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, let's just throw a shit ton of enemies in an area where he can't fucking run.
I'm kind of wishing now that I had picked up the flamethrower, but it seems like you're the flamethrower. I don't know. I agree with you. I feel like this game is actually a little overtuned in difficulty. It totally is. Where
Overkill. Like, come on.
they are, the enemies are very aggressive, and you don't have the stun power to deal with it. But again,
Oh,
like,
there goes all of my health.
Imagine if they ended the impossible difficulty from the original.
imagine not having the flamethrower. Imagine not having the flamethrower grenade is what I've learned. My God. Whoa.
Sure, it's told I only use it only for the Guardians, so...
That's fair. Guardians and Swarmers. Good idea. I got an achievement. I think I just got Wishbone. Oh my god, I just got Wishbone. You know what? All of this was worth it because I just got that bullshit achievement.
Yeah, can't just fucking run away, can we? No.
Not anymore. Oh, the way that they take that away from you is so rude.
Do you have the line gun? You could use the old fire.
Oh,
And,
I do not have the line gun.
oh, fuck.
Please give me a health pack. No, of course not. Credits, why not? Because this is a survivor horror game, right? Because, you know, survivor horror game means give you a shit ton of enemies and do not be fair. Oh, finally. Finally.
This is why...
That's another room. That's another room down.
Is this called a survivor horror game? It's not a survivor horror game at all.
Oh, I gotta hurry, or this action thriller or whatever you'd like to call it is gonna end with you with the silver medal. I gotta hurry the shit. Oh man,
We're still ahead.
I'm gonna lose to a guy who keeps saying he hates the game and that it's bullshit. No way. Hell no.
I don't hate Dead Space. I hate this game. This game is crap. Like on the hardest difficulty, yeah, this sucks.
Oh, this is the most fun. This is the most fun thing about the hard difficulty, though, is that I played it on normal and it was super fair, and I liked it, and I was like, yeah, normal.
What's fair
Give me
about
something
putting in
that's
a
not
room full
fair.
of enemies and not giving you the ability to run away or anything like that? That the enemies are so fucking fast. Even a brute, a fat ass him, he fucking just literally outruns you.
Hey, the brutes are gorillas. They are flexible.
They really are
Still,
some of
though.
the. They really are some top tier necromorphs. They must work out.
Yeah, just
You know,
like
one thing I'll give the Callisto Protocol is that a lot of its enemies that are stronger are made out of multiple people, and I think that's smart. Dead Space 3 also did that.
Yeah, well, I do prefer more the Dead Space 3 enemies over the Callisto Protocol. Especially
Oh,
the
I
two
get it.
heads.
Different permutations. Yeah.
Yeah, the two heads brutes is just like, yeah.
Different permutations and the execution of it is what matters. You know, I would say this is a horror game because it's all about the execution. God damn it.
Yeah,
Trying to keep the humor alive here amidst the misery. We got this.
at least in the rare mode they did balance it, both with the two heads and with the security bots. Like you will get damaged by them, but you won't like insult them and get killed. You won't die dead.
Yes, indeed.
But they still deal a lot of damage, especially the two heads. And when the fucking round just spawns like 5 or 6 at the same time. Imagine dealing with that. But with the tactical pistol, it does wonders.
Right, I'm nearly at the pedestal.
Oh, my friend, you're catching up to me. You're catching up because the pressure's getting to me. I'm out of healing items and, well, you can't go back to the store.
You do have the store nearby. After you, yes. So right now you're both at the same location. You're still at the
Just
chamber.
about. I'm sorry, I'm
Okay,
fighting a
can
million
you let me
necromorphs.
in
I will
the
be
door,
with you in a
please?
minute.
Seriously, game, open the fucking door. Oh my fucking god, game, just open the goddamn door.
A completely skeletal necromorph.
I literally had a horde of necromorphs behind me while waiting for the door to open. Just
Oh,
like, come
I see
the
it.
fuck on.
I see glorious convergence, and there are so many necromorphs chasing me. He grabbed me, you bastard! I don't have time for this. Hit the button! Hit the button, Isaac! Ah! Oh. One hit point wonder.
No.
Glorious convergence, and now we are all going to die.
Well, I would say 1 minute difference. Maybe.
That is the most fascinating thing to me. I am so happy you caught up, British. This is still such a real competition. You shouldn't have believed in me, Nicole. Nicole being like, I always believed in you, the guy who died 15 times.
No worries. We all died.
And that's the fun part of it, is that I think this difficulty expects you to.
Now, why is there so much corruption here?
I mean, it's been here a while. That's the thing. It's an old colony, and the janitor's off duty.
Hell, man, can you guys fuck off for 2 seconds? Oh my god, load it offline, really?
That's the main difference between the speedrun and the versus. Like, you can know everything about the game, but when you are like doing a versus with the different people, you're under pressure. So it's more common to make mistakes, even on areas that you know that you can control them. But even still, mistakes will happen.
I can die already.
That's the thing is, it reminds me of a quote from The Magic School Bus. Miss Frizzle. Make mistakes. Get messy. That's Dead Space in general, and racing it and speedrunning it.
Of course, yeah.
Very different beast.
With the attack, just go straight for it. That's hilarious, game. That's hilarious.
The marker is not such a little thing, but then again, maybe she's commenting on something of Isaac's. His health bar. My god, his health bar is so little.
Yeah, if you're not mistaken, there should be like a large med pack.
Maybe one last heal. Yeah. Thankfully, in the store's right here, so one last chance to gas up, but it could cost me time. Oh shit. Oh man, it's precious at this point.
Mom, finally. Fucking hell, man. Took so much effort just to get here.
You've done it. Where do you stand? Tell me. British, where are you?
I am seeing the symbols.
As am I, honestly. I'm expecting.
much
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be
bullshit just to get
attacking you
there.
guys with a screwdriver any moment.
So much bullshit, man. I mean, come on. Did it really have to be this much overkill?
It reminds me a lot of the end of games like Doom Eternal. The Doom Eternal DLC was too much for me, and I had to drop it down to not just easy, but the story mode, because I just don't have the reaction time they expected of you for the arenas they put you in.
No,
And
but I'm serious. Like,
this game reminds me of that.
Why is it these days we have to have the game be, when you go on hard, it has to be insanely hard? It's ridiculous. If you want to put a difficulty mode in there like that, go for it. You know, I have no problems with you doing that.
You know, and this is why I admired the original Dead Space's
But,
difficulty.
what do you call it? What do you call it? Like, just at least make it somewhat fair. Like, you know, I don't give a shit if the enemies are hitting me and like each enemy will insta-kill me or something like that. But like, come on, don't put me in an area where like there's 50 necromorphs coming at me. I'm just one fucking guy. I mean, come on.
I'm just
Indeed.
one guy with a line gun and
that
a mine.
I'm literally just one person. Like, how the fuck do you expect me to get through this area while they're so fucking hard to kill and they hit so hard? They're so hard to kill on story mode. It's ridiculous.
Well,
Helios managed, I managed, and you managed, my friend. Congratulations, it's
Only
over.
just.
It's over. It's over, and we've got the final boss to fight together. Rest in peace, Cross.
And people in the comments go, oh, you need to get good. It's like, no, it's not about me getting good. It's about the industry just recognizing that, you know, I don't care if the game is, like, really fucking hard. If I'm playing on the hardest, or one of the hardest difficulties in the game. But, at the same time, why the fuck are you throwing, like, 100 enemies at me at once?
blame the
That's
director.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Like, oh yeah, should we just spawn another 5 enemies at him? Yeah, fucking go for it, buddy. We gotta keep his retention.
Hey, at least you were lucky and the director then decided to spawn like swarmers and exploders in the same
I got
area.
that, and it killed me a few times.
In every single room in this chapter, I've had an exploder.
I think that's normal. I also had that.
Every
and,
single
they're-
room. I've had exploders, lurkers, twitchers, slashers. It's just like, oh my. And then pregnant. It's like, when is this shit gonna fucking stop?
In about 20 minutes, homie. It's gonna stop in about 20 minutes, so let's do it. Let's kill the crap out of the hive mind together and stop calling the game bad, because we did just play it for like 5 hours. It's fantastically flawed. It's fantastic,
hours.
and every video game is flawed.
It needs rethinking, in my opinion.
But here's the thing.
The approach, like, oh yeah, should we just bring Necromorphs from Dead Space 3 into the... Oh yeah, fucking go for it. The behavior, man, is ridiculous compared to the original. In the original, there were Necromorphs that would just like go, oh yeah, you shot me? Okay, I'm gonna jump and hit you. But not every single Necromorph was as aggressive as that. I mean, there's being lore, like, this is the thing I'm talking about with lore, is there's being, you know, like, oh yeah, we gotta be good to the lore and all that, the story and that stuff. Yeah, we gotta be lore, like, accurate. And then there's lore accurate to the point where it's not even fun anymore.
Hey, something. You don't have to kill any more Necromorphs for the rest of the game. Congratulations. You stopped the Necromorphs. You stopped them.
No,
there are no more in the whole game ever, right? We could just get on the shuttle and leave?
No.
What do you mean? It's not going to be that easy?
You'll find
Where
out.
the hell are you?
Look at all these meteors. Look at all these meteors and this escape shuttle. And hey, it's Kendra. See, look. I'm sure she'll let me on instead of shooting me.
Oh, you're there.
He's there.
I've made it to the hive mind, and
I kind of miss it when I ask someone where they are, and instead of just saying where they are, they have to describe the area.
There's only one more area.
I mean,
sadly, poor Kendra is all over it.
My game just froze.
no.
Oh, harsh.
My game just froze. Yep.
Where at?
At the Nicole cutscene.
I suppose you have the checkpoint. The game does autosave.
Unfortunately, my game is fucked. I can't continue, and I can't do anything. I have to exit out of the entire game. I'm just completely hard-locked. I'm hard-locked.
The hive mind reached into your exe file. Sympathies, homie.
No.
Sympathies.
No, it's console, but fine.
Oh, that's true. Ah, damn it! It reached into your hard drive.
Yeah, I have to exit out the entire game. And I think my last save was chapter 11, and I'm not playing through that shit again.
No, but you have
my friend.
But you have the autosave.
My friend.
I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that again. Fuck that.
I think there should be a checkpoint. Did you hit the pedestal?
Yeah, he hit it.
Well, if you hit it.
Yeah, but the thing is, can I just talk? Okay. The thing is, between console and PC,
Yeah.
I don't get these checkpoint save, autosave shit. Okay? At least I don't think I do.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
do.
check it, but
You do.
I'm gonna have a look, but I can't find it.
You need to load in game. It should show.
Yeah. After the title logos, it should just put you at the last spot you were standing. That's how Dead Space Remake works.
Yeah, but we all know how this game likes to just say, you know those checkpoints that you got in the original? Well,
They're different.
That.
Oh, they're very different. The checkpoints themselves are very different.
It's not the same
Alright,
as the original.
Let's see where the fuck I am at.
It's like Dead Space 3 when it comes to autosave.
Oh, that bastard game and its autosave. Trying to let's play that game is a pain in the ass because
it's
of its
like Callisto
autosave.
Protocol's checkpoints.
Where are you?
Oh, that's brutal.
Fuck this game, man.
Let me guess. You need to redo the whole thing.
I have to redo the whole fucking part where I bring the marker to the pedestal.
That's brutal. That sucks that
On
it
low
doesn't
health.
checkpoint you. It doesn't checkpoint you when you reach a mission objective.
Right, can you pause until I tell you to unpause?
I could, yeah, if you like.
Yeah, I would appreciate that, because I have to
mean,
do this whole thing again.
either way, like, we're going to start a new game plus from the same time.
Yeah, homie. I think we are. I think we're going to finish at about the same time, no matter what, because the Hive Mind boss fight has some waiting around in it. So, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked by basic slashers here, because
And I'm dead once again, because, oh yeah, you know what we should do? We should just spawn him with fucking no health. No health packs, nothing. Just like by bare bones. Yeah, it's fun, it's fair, it's amazing.
We could do one thing, so Jacobs could end his footage, and when regarding you, British, you can do it while not recording.
I just want to never play this game ever again right now.
Well, there's still
I understand your frustration.
I am with this game.
Here is something funny. As a longtime fan of the Souls games, I know your exact frustration, my friend. I feel it, and it will fade in 10 minutes, and you will be so excited to play this again on New Game Plus. Oh, I'm getting owned by the Hive Mind. I don't know how to dodge its second phase! I died to the Hive Mind!
How are you not fucking freaking out that you're on fire? Come on! Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. No. Fuck this game. This is bullshit. Every necromorph, no matter what fucking status they are at, whenever you drop a napalm strike on their ass, they always go, oh my god, I'm on fire. But these fuckers, decided, oh, I'm on fire. Fuck it, I'm just gonna kill ya.
Would you like some sympathies for your anger?
No, I just want a level skip, to be honest with you. I want out of this bullshit hell fucking thing.
Well, I've died. I've died to the Hive Mind, and you'll be interested to know that it reset me.
I'm not interested to know. I just want out of this experience altogether right now. I cannot be fucking bothered with this.
Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Like I said, there's no pressure. This was all for fun in the first place.
One hit away from death.
Well, do you feel like finishing your part of the race? Because there's, I'm sure, stuff Helios could do if you don't.
I hate this game right now.
Alright, I gotta think here. Plasma cutter and...
Are you fucking kidding me? You were 10 feet away from me, and yet you somehow somersaulted over to here. Finally, I'm done. Fuck me. I died, so there we go. Because you can die in cutscenes in this stupid game.
Yes, you can. That is a common theme in the Dead Space series. That actually happened to me in Dead Space 3 with the detonator once. Friend of mine blew me up, and Isaac just kept walking. Then the cutscene ended, and he died.
Wait,
and
are you sure it was the detonator or maybe exploder sack or explosive canister? Because the detonator doesn't do damage on you.
No, it does. The bomb, the disco laser from Dead Space 1's line gun is in Dead Space 3, and it will do what Kendra is having happen to her right now on my screen.
Yeah, that in this game, when you are in a cutscene, you can die, but in every other Dead Space game, when you're in a cutscene, enemies cannot kill you. So yeah, I have to do this shit again.
That happened to me actually on my practice. I have footage of it where after I put down the hydrazine bomb in the medical bay, a slasher followed me in and started hacking away at Isaac as he was putting the bomb on there, and this man just doesn't care. He just shrugs it all off and then dies immediately after the cutscene. Like, the thing was really wailing on a poor fella. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I like how they've changed the Hive Mind fight. The little flowers that come out in front of its eye stalks, whatever the hell those are, to make it so it's harder to shoot. Those are really annoying, but cool.
Oh, you mean the eyes?
Please.
The first section where you're popping the 5 parts around its face.
Yeah, the eyes.
That's what I would call them, because, like, how does it see? Maybe it doesn't need to.
Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? But
Where it's going, it feels. It's like a sandworm from Tremors. Like a graboid.
Finally. Now,
You've done it!
Freeze. Let's hope it doesn't freeze again.
just in case save at the safe station. Oh no, that's right. It happened.
To be honest, if it does, if it freezes again, I'm just gonna not bother.
True.
I will go on a new game plus file and I will switch it to hard. Simple as that can fucking be. I'm not dealing with that shit again.
Or, I mean, you're gonna.
I'm not dealing with it again.
You're gonna need to
Bullshit,
finish
they
the
should
one.
just fix their fucking game before they sell it. Simple as that can be.
The hope of the Ishimura Planetside team, I will complete this game. I will do it and the Necromorphs will not stop me. This is all I've got left. To
Wait.
quote the man himself.
Well,
I've got good news for you about the final dialogue with Cross, Nicole, Kendra, and the Marker and Isaac. There's a cutscene checkpoint. So after the cutscene, you can fight the Hive Mind as many times as you want.
Half of the cutscene. But I didn't get to that point.
Indeed. That is just the most frustrating thing. Oh, I'm not gonna let it happen again. In honor of you, Helios, I'm going one gun for the final fight against the Hive Mind because I tried to alt fire for the contact beam and it didn't work. Well, the thing is, I just tried to charge it up at the wrong time and it recovered, let's say. This thing is an eldritch horror, after all. Come to life, a Lovecraftian monster. It's really awesome, and I hate looking at it.
oh, I'm gonna need to watch this later on. Oh boy.
You can really go far into the pit. That I don't like being able to look that far into the Hive Mind pit. As my first time fighting this thing in a year, it's fun. I forgot how the little changes that they made to waves and the puke that it fires, it makes it so much more dangerous than it was. It was the lamest part, a lame finish of the original game. Because the final boss is really, it was climactic, but easy. And now it's climactic and not easy. Really not easy.
It is easy, but you just need to know where. Like, you need to be in movement for the speed attack.
That's true. You know, once you recognize the spit is going in a pattern and isn't random or following you, if the spit followed you, I feel like, and you could trap yourself in a corner. Because that's what got me the first time, is I got onto the right side with Necromorphs and the Tentacles, so I couldn't get away, walked into the acid, and poor Isaac took a bath. Yeah! There is a hovering E prompt at the forefront of the Hive Mind. My game has gone insane now. It wants me to interact with the Hive Mind. It's calling to me! I think it's a health kit I couldn't pick up.
Maybe.
They'll have the TF2 heavy impression there.
Maybe.
Oh boy. Isaac Clarke with a minigun. I could picture it. But I think it still wouldn't be very effective against the Necromorphs. And there we go. Last heart destroyed, and the fight is completely over for good and done with. Oh no! I love the segment where it dangles you so much. It's so scary. And it's done! Take that, you big bastard!
Now you just need to go to the shuttle, and that'll be it.
I can escape with my girlfriend. Isaac and
I've
Nicole can
successfully
be
lost
together.
expenses because things are not in my control. I'm going to take my time now.
Enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy. Kill every last one of those bastards. While Isaac escapes on the other side of the screen. He's extracting glorious vengeance on your end. Did you know that Gunnar Wright voiced Isaac in the original game? And in the ending sequence...
No, he didn't.
He did.
didn't.
He did. They
No,
used
he
the
didn't.
same scream.
No.
They did. The sound files are the same
no,
between
no,
both games.
No. He did not voice Isaac in the original game. It was actually by someone else that wasn't Gunnar Wright. Okay?
No,
Can't remember the name right now, but I promise you, it wasn't Gunnar Wright. No, not you guys right now. For God's sakes, why are you here?
That fascinates me then, because his grunts are the same between
No, they're
1
not.
and 2.
No, they're not.
A lot of them are. Either
they're
that or
not.
they asked Gunnar to recreate them.
No, they're not the same.
I would love to take a listen. I would love to take a listen.
They are not.
'Cause
They are not the same grunts. They're not the same.
Because I've always thought of Gunnar as a... Oh, what is his name? The performer who does Dante and Devil May Cry these days, where Isaac became Gunnar Wright. Literally the face now. And it's kind of cool, that progression from nobody to the voice actor to the face.
You know, I've met so many people that actually say exactly the same thing about the original Isaac, that they all think it's Gunnar Wright who did it, but it was not Gunnar Wright's voice.
I got bad news. It's not going to be Gunnar Wright in Dead Space 2 either, because he's about to get eaten alive by Nicole. See you in New Game Plus, everybody, where that doesn't happen.